Alright, what's going on, YouTube? What's going on? This is Tim of At Home on the Road, and coming at you with another video. Hope everybody's doing good. First off, please go ahead and subscribe and follow. I got a hangnail. Oh, I hate hangnails, don't you? But go ahead, follow, subscribe, like this video, turn on the post notifications so you know when another video is about to come out. Today's video is really a surprise video. Didn't think that I would be doing a video today, but here we are. I got hit. We came to the Springfield terminal. We were actually here because our last load just dropped off at a Springfield facility, at a facility here in Springfield, right around the way. And so we had our next load was a repower. Basically, a repower means that the load is being handed off from one truck to another, and we are taking that load about 538 miles over headed west over to Denver, Colorado, which is really fun. I've been to Denver, Colorado before when I was doing expedited runs in my Sprinter van, but this is going to be fun doing it in a semi, and getting to see the city again. It's been a long time since I've ran through Denver, so it'll be pretty neat to see Denver, Colorado again, and just experience that far out west. We haven't been that far out west in maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. So it'll be fun to see Denver again and get out there. It's been a real fun, real busy, real productive week. We're coming up on my third week in the truck. This is my second week here. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow will mark my 3-week start. Tomorrow will mark my start of the third week of being in the truck. I am about 7,500 miles in right now. So not too bad. We could be better. Like I said, we had to come to the terminal last week because I needed to do my sleep study. And then there were some other things that held us up here at the terminal. So now we're back at the terminal, and we'll get out a lot sooner than we did last week. So I could be up more miles if I didn't have to stop in the terminal last week for almost 3 or 4 days. But second weekend, up 7,500 miles, headed into my third week. 7,500 miles in 2 weeks isn't too bad. Like I said, it could be better. I'm not going to complain though, because all of the experience that I'm getting out here is worth it. It definitely helps me get a good feel for the seat, and I'm not going to complain about the 50,000 miles. Prime is paying me pretty well. Maybe one of these videos I'll put up and show you my pay for Prime. That will be one of my next videos for sure. I'll put up my pay for TNT Training so you guys can see an updated pay stub for TNT Training. Let's see. Oh, and there was a video that we were in Atlanta. Our load from when we left Springfield last week, we took it over to Atlanta, and we were in Atlanta. We were at a truck wash, and a truck caught on fire. And here's the footage. Now, maybe I'll try to put it on the side here, or I might just run the footage with this video on maybe side by side or kind of whatever. But there's footage of the truck on fire, which was really, really crazy. And then the very next day, while I was driving on my way to Springfield, I saw another truck on fire, and I didn't get any footage of that truck because I was actually driving down the highway. It was one of those SAIA, I don't know how you say that, SAIA trucks. It was and the trailers were on fire, and I assume this guy was probably applying the brakes a little too hard. Because it was the back of the trailer, so it probably looks like the brakes caught on fire and then the trailer caught on fire, and there's his job. So yeah, we're here now. Gotta do a I don't know if I said in the top of this video, but we were coming through the Springfield terminal just to pick up a trailer, and when we got here, we went through the We went through the garage area where every truck has to go through. We were sitting there, me and my trainer, and then the tech looks at me and he goes, "Are you Tim?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You got a drug test." And I'm like, "Okay, cool beans, not a problem. Ain't been smoking on none of that good smoke, so drug test should be all green all the way, passing with flying colors. I'm not really concerned." I just downed this whole bottle of smart water to make it even better. I am hoping that I can pee by the time we get back up to the garage area, because that's where I need to take my test. I don't feel any magic happening right now, but I'm pretty sure as I sit here and that water filters in my body, I should be about ready to do it. It's, like I said, it's been a really good week. One of the things that I see a lot of people ask questions about is the 50,000 miles. I had a buddy who I came to Prime with. Well, I didn't come to Prime with them, but we met at Prime, and we lived in the same state. We took the Greyhound to Prime together, and we ended up getting put in the same room doing PSD training together. And then we actually tested out on the same day, and we remain in contact with each other to this day. He just like me had some doubts about this 50,000 miles of TNT training, and he decided that was too much, and he went ahead and went over to Swift. He went to another company, and it's only been about 2 weeks, and he's about to get his own truck. And so he had his doubts about Prime's 50,000 miles. I did too. I was ready to leave, but I stuck it out. I'm glad I stuck it out because I have a really amazing trainer. This guy is probably one of the best trainers here at Prime. I'm not going to give his name out just yet because I don't know if he wants me to, but maybe in one of these videos coming soon you'll see him. But he's a really nice guy. We mesh really well. We haven't had any conflicts. We kind of drive and we figure things out together, and he's just a really nice, respectable person, and it's making this 50,000 miles worth it. So and juxtaposed to my time with my PSD trainer, when me and my PSD trainer had problems probably from the second day, and it was a bad experience on her truck, and it really left a bad taste in my mouth about Prime. So compared to that experience to having the experience that I'm having now with this trainer, it's night and day. And I don't know what the vetting process for Prime is for trainers, but if they could vet all trainers according to how my TNT trainer runs his truck, man, they would have some of the best trainers out there, because this guy is amazing. 50,000 miles is not a lot. When you think about it, 50,000 miles when you're running a team truck means that I'm running 25,000 miles, and then my trainer is running 25,000 miles. And so that's not a lot of miles, right? It used to be 30,000 miles. So it used to be, 15,000 miles for me, 15,000 miles for my trainer. So it's your team truck. So, somebody's going to run their 10-hour clock, and then someone's going to run their 10-hour clock. So the miles are pretty much getting split in half. So all they did was they added 10,000 miles to your 30,000 miles, to your 15,000 mile clock. Remember back in the day when it was 30,000 miles, they upped it to 50,000 miles. It's not a lot, seems like a lot, but it's not. I'm glad that Prime does it. When I look back on it now, before it was like, damn, I got to spend 3 months on this truck with this guy who I don't know. But I'm already in my third week, and I'm already going into my third week. I've been on this truck for 2 weeks now, going into my third week, and the time is surely going by fast. These days are blended. I woke up yesterday feeling like it was Sunday, and yesterday was Tuesday. That's how fast these days move. So 50,000 miles is not a lot. You're not getting paid the big bucks to run 50,000 miles, and that's the tough part that a lot of people have to deal with. But 50,000 miles It's not that bad of a deal when you consider that most other companies that hire new drivers, they're gonna pay you pretty much the same amount of money, right? They're going to pay you starting out. Most companies, when you don't have any experience, they're gonna pay you between $700 and $1,000, right? And then you've got your taxes that they're gonna take out. So at the end of the day, you're getting between $500 to $400. Some companies only paying $300 a month when they're in training. But after taxes, $500 on the low end to about $800 on the high end when you're just starting out in this business. And Prime is a company that's saying, hey, we'll pay you on the top end of that, right? $900 a week. And it'll only take you 3 months to get your basic level training before we allow you to be considered a seasoned professional, right? Because in 3 months time, I can be a lease operator, or I can be an owner operator if I have the money to put a down payment on my own truck. What other company would allow a rookie driver with only 3 months experience to drive their own truck and, you know, as a rookie? There's not many companies. It's not another company, right? Werner, you have to be with them for a year before you can be a lease driver. Swift, you have to have 9 months experience before you can be a lease driver. Actually 9 months, and you have to go through 1 winter to be a lease driver. Schneider, you have to be with them for a year before you can be a lease driver or have a year experience. So Prime is the only company that will allow you to become a lease driver, making 70% of profit off of every load within 3 months. So you can go from making $700, $800, $900 a week to averaging $1,800, $1,900 a week. And so is 50,000 miles a lot? In some ways, yes, but in other ways, you know, no, because what they're setting you up for, 50,000 miles allows you as a trainee to go through a variant of situations that you can prepare for when you get in your own truck. Driving in severe weather, driving with the live load, heavy load, driving with the light load, bobtailing, backing up to docks, backing up into small spaces. All these things that 50,000 miles is typically going to prepare you for, so that when you get out on the road in your own truck, you're not a deer in headlights per se. You know, my buddy who went to Swift, right now, he's nervous about getting his own truck because he's only been with his trainer for 2 weeks, but his trainer told him, hey, you're gonna have to figure this backing thing out. I can't hold your hand, because when we get out here on the road, like, you're not gonna have me as a trainer to help you know how to back. So you're just gonna have to figure these backing maneuvers out. Like, you're ready to go as a driver, but you're just gonna have to figure these backing maneuvers out. So it's basically sink or swim. And so I'm sitting here knowing that, yeah, I'm not as proficient as I would like to be as a trainee in backing, but I know that I have 2.5 more months on average to figure out these backing maneuvers and to get really proficient in these backing maneuvers. And so I like that about Prime. And on the other side of that, you know, is 50,000 miles a lot? Well, let's think about it. You know, if you decide that after you do your TNT phase, you want to be a trainer, let me ask you something. Would you want to send out your students into this world driving for Prime after only driving for 2 weeks? Would you say, knowing, let's say you're a driver now, if you're a professional driver now and you're thinking about switching to Prime, or let's just say you're trying to get your CDLs, would you feel proficient? Would you feel that you as a trainer would be able to proficiently train someone in 2 weeks to be a truck driver? I don't think you can. And then the other part of it is, you know, once you become a trainer and you have someone on your truck and they're on your truck for 3 months, you start making good money, right? That's why people get into this training business, because you make good money as a trainer. And so a lot of people have a problem with, you know, I'm only making $600 or $700 or $900 off of this week, but my trainer is making $2,000, $4,000, $5,000. Excuse me. My trainer is making so much more money, that doesn't seem fair. Well, you have to remember that you're going to get your opportunity as well to be a trainer, training someone and making, you know, big dollars, big bucks. And so it's reciprocal in a way, right? You will get the opportunity to do those things if you want to, if you come to Prime and you put in the time and you're diligent about learning how to be a great truck driver. And so 50,000 miles is, you know, to answer the question, it's not a lot. It's worth the time and the effort that you put into this thing. You'll see you'll see the rewards on the end, and it'll make sense once you do the time and you are not seasoned, because you know you can't be seasoned in 3 months, but you're marinated. You know, you're a marinated truck driver. So 50,000 miles, you know, it's worth it. You know, if you're thinking about coming to Prime, I'd say do it. Don't waste your time thinking anymore. The one thing you can't get back in this world is time. And the one thing you cannot afford to lose is time. So go ahead, apply, and get in here and, you know, come get you one of these beautiful colored trucks. They're all lined up here waiting for somebody to get in the seat and drive them. That's it for today. I think I'm gonna go do my drug screen now. And I know I'm going to pass. If you see another video up here in the next week or so that says Prime Inc. failed drug test, then you know what's up. But I'm not going to fail this one. I got it in the bag. That's it for today, guys. Y'all be good. I will see you sometime next week with another video, giving you an update of where we are and how many miles I'm at now. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.